Reality is, even the toughest soul needs to learn what it's like to lean on someone else. That's the hard truth sneaking up on Eliza Hawthorne, though she'd sooner chew nails than say it out loud. Her world had been dust and determination. Raised on the rugged outskirts of Silver Ridge County, Montana, in the summer of 1890, she'd weathered blizzards that snapped trees like matchsticks and droughts that turned rivers to cracked mud. She could fix a barn roof in a storm, lasso a wild steer, even patch up a stallion after a wolf attack. But her own pains? She ignored them like yesterday's news. Her mom passed when Eliza was just 8, leaving her to grow up in saloons and stockyards. She'd mastered sleeping on hard ground with grit in her teeth, breaking Mustangs that bucked like demons, gulping jerky on the trail when days blurred into nights. A ranch woman handled everything but her own frailties. By fall, the ache in her gut had turned vicious. She pushed on, cinching her belt tighter as she mounted at dawn. But one crisp morning, with frost on the sagebrush, the pain dropped her to her knees. For the first time, she pointed her horse toward Dusty Gulch, the closest town with a dock. She figured on some grizzled old-timer with tobacco stains and shaky hands. Instead, she stepped into the clinic of Dr. Elias Whitaker, the fresh face in town. He wasn't weathered or worn. He was maybe 35, tall and steady, built like a logger but sharp as a city lawyer. His tone had that quiet command that made folks listen without realizing why. Eliza's mouth went dry as bone. When he motioned to the exam table, she stiffened like a cornered coyote. Her fingers twitched at her vest, ready to run. The pain stabbed deeper, as if laughing at her. "Just lie back and let me handle this," he said, voice soft but firm. To Eliza, it hit like a slap. Her face burned hotter than a branding iron, shame cutting through her calloused hide. No one had uttered those words to her in 25 years of rough riding. She bolted upright, spurs scraping the planks. "I don't need your fussing," she grumbled, yanking the door like a rookie with a tangled rope. Elias just arched a brow, eyes calm as still water. "Your call, miss, but hurt outruns ego every time." Her pulse thundered so loud she swore the street heard it. She burst out, swearing off that clinic for good. But Dusty Gulch was tiny, and luck didn't care about promises. The trek back to her mount felt eternal. Each boot fall jarred her gut, but the flush on her cheeks stung worse. Eliza unhitched her sorrel from the post outside Whitaker's place, hands fumbling with fury. Main Street loomed like a jury. Old Widow Hargrove halted her sweeping just to stare, making Eliza wish for a sinkhole. They'd all witnessed her dash out like her pants were aflame. Eliza swung into the saddle clumsier than usual, the agony twisting like a knife. The horse fidgeted, sensing her storm, but she reined it steady. "Steady, Daisy," she murmured. "We're out of here." The hour ride to the Hawthorne spread wound through pine hills and rocky draws. Her pa's cabin hunkered in a valley between bluffs, faded by Montana winds. Smoke twisted from the chimney Harlan Brooks. Her pa's longtime hand would be rustling up grub. She unsaddled Daisy and turned her loose, moving slow as syrup. The throb had dug in deep, making her jaw clench. You look rode hard and put away wet. Eliza whirled to see Harlan in the barn doorway. He was pushing 65, with salt and pepper beard and eyes like a falcon's. He'd stuck around after Pa's death 4 years back. "Just beat," she said, slinging the saddle up. "Beat my foot. You've been babying that side for a month." "What did the doc say?" Heat crawled up her neck. "Didn't talk to him." Harlan's brows shot up. "You hauled to Dusty Gulch and skipped the doctor? Girl, you've got less brains than a prairie dog." "Changed my mind." She turned, but he grabbed her sleeve. "Eliza Hawthorne, your pa'd skin you for letting stubbornness block good sense." Pa's name hit hard. Samuel Hawthorne had been iron tough but wise, teaching her to shoot, herd, and fix what broke. He drilled in knowing when to holler for aid. "It ain't stubbornness," she muttered. "Then what?" She yanked free and stomped to the cabin. leaving Harlan muttering. The kitchen smelled of venison stew and biscuits. Harlan had set places for two, like always since Pa went. Eliza sat and poked at her food, hunger gone between the doc's words and her dented pride. New docs got tongues wagging, Harlan said, plopping down. Eliza's spoon froze. Yeah. Young buck schooled east. Came west for mysteries untold. Handsome, too, if the widow's chatter true. Don't care about looks. Sure, since you didn't see him. She glared, but he grinned into his stew. The doc's line echoed as she tossed in bed. Just lie back and let me handle this. Kind words, but they'd stung like salt in a cut. No one tended Eliza Hawthorne since Ma. Ranchers expected pull your weight, mend your own, keep gripes quiet. Tears were for tenderfeet. Frailty? A sin she couldn't afford. But Elias Whitaker's gaze, seeing her, as breakable yet worthy, shook her to her core. Morning hit early, with chores and a sharper ache. Eliza saddled Daisy, set to scout the east fence. Halfway, the world spun. Daisy halted as Eliza clutched the horn, spots dancing. The pain coiled around her ribs like thorns. Come on, she hissed. Don't fool now. But her body rebelled. Dirt rushed up as she tumbled, black swallowing her. She woke with grit on her tongue, Daisy nosing her. Sun had shifted, been out a while. Breathing fired her side. Smart move. Head home. Send Harlan for the dock. Hawthorne way. Remount and grind on. Eliza chose grit. She dragged up using the stirrup, Daisy patient as rock. With bull-headed pride that'd make Pa beam and Ma cry, she climbed aboard. Fence could wait. Stock needed shifting, troughs filling. It was just another squall. But the doc's warning trailed her. Hurt outruns ego. Maybe right, but ego was her armor, and no slick Easterner would strip it. 4 days later, Eliza hit Dusty Gulch again. Pain lingered but hadn't killed her, proof she'd chosen wise. Needed staples, coffee, flour, bullets. Harlan offered the run, but she refused. No invalid here. Clouds promised rain as she tied Daisy outside Murphy's Mercantile. Main Street dozed, full of busybodies. Arms loaded leaving the store, she spotted him. Elias Whitaker outside the Telegraph, scanning a wire. Even distant, his stance screamed assurance. Dark hair catching sun. Throat parched, Eliza ducked behind Daisy, praying invisibility. Load up and ghost. Afternoon, Miss Hawthorne. Voice from behind. She spun, nearly dumping flour. Elias stood close, gold flecks in his hazel eyes. Doc, she rasped. Better, I hope. His concern made her fidget. Fit as a fiddle. Good. He had her bundles. Stocking for winter. Routine. She hefted the sack to prove strength, wincing inwardly. If he saw, he hid it. Tipped his hat, stepped aside. Don't let me delay you. Doors open if you rethink that checkup. Cheeks flamed. Did he have to poke her shame on the street? Won't need it. Sure, he smiled knowingly. Good day, Miss Hawthorne. He strolled off like he ruled the world. Eliza watched, heart pounding like a stampede. She'd bungled that worse than a blindfolded bronc rider. Ride home stewed her thoughts. Why did Elias Whitaker tie her in knots? She'd stare down bears and blizzards. But his chat left her tangled. Didn't help he was striking out pretty, but rugged, the type to calm a foal or birth a calf with ease. Way above her pay grade. Eliza shook it off. Bigger fish, 50 head to shift, pump to fix, posts rotting quick. Romance for ladies in lace, smelling of lilacs, not sweat. Not her. Next dawn brought buzz. Widow Clara Beaumont sought buyers for her husband's herd. 40 prime, steers cheap. Eliza couldn't skip it. Building stock since Pa, good deals rare. Cleaned up braided hair, but stuck to work dud business mint boots. Clara's in perched at street's end, frilly Victorian with porch swing. Eliza admired but never visited. Clara, mid-40s, sharp-eyed and poised, welcomed her to the parlor with tea in fine cups. Sorry for your loss. Eliza started, handling the china gingerly. Thanks, dear. Henry was solid, but heaven called. They haggled over tea and pie. Price fair. Eliza could swing at selling Pa's gear, skimping winter. Day to scrape funds, she said, shaking hands. Fine. But note, another sniffing. Dr. Whitaker asked yesterday. Eliza's cup clattered. Doc wants cattle. Seems so, though maybe other motives. Clara's eyes twinkled, curious on competitors. Gut punch. Elias bidding on her lifeline, maybe spite or whim. He had cash. She scraped. Left fuming, boots pounding walk. Just her luck, rivaling the county's richest. Lost in rage, she barreled into Miller's diner door, slamming a chest. Whoa there, ranch lady. Firm hands steadied her. Elias looked down, eyes amused. Careful, or they'll say you're pursuing me. Pursuing? I wouldn't if you were Montana's last. His grin grew. That's what I admire, Miss Hawthornino sugarcoating. Cheeks burnt. She sidestepped, he blocked. Since we're here, let's chat. Coffee on me. Don't need your charity. Polite. After near knocking you flat. He steered her to a booth, waved the waitress. Sally Mae bustled over, eyes wide. Afternoon, Doc, Miss Hawthorne. What'll it be? Coffee for two. Sally poured and vanished, no doubt gossiping. Soon the diner buzzed, Doc courting the wild Hawthorne gal. Relax, Elias said, reading her scowl. I don't bite. Don't care if you do. She gripped her mug like a lifeline. Got business, the Beaumont heard. Eyes met his. How'd you small town news flies? He lounged back. Clara mentioned you might bite. She said you too. Maybe. Sip eyes on her. Prime beef fetches prime coin. His nonchalance boiled her blood. To him, investment. To her, survival versus ruin. Don't stop you, she snapped, standing. You can buy the moon. Sit. Quiet order halted her. Not loud, but iron. She sank. Better. Now spill what's at you riled. Nothing stopped, breathed. It's nothing. His gaze patient. I've wrangled easier steers than you. Bree sled. Ain't fleeing nobody. No. Bolting my clinic, hiding behind your horse at Telegraph. Dashing now. Each jab stung. Obvious? Don't know what you mean. Sure. Here's my take. You're terrified. Terrified. Laugh shaky. Faced avalanches and outlaws. You don't scare me. Not me, but something. Eyes searched. What, Eliza? What's chasing you? Her name from him shivered her. Only Harlan used it, scolding. Ain't running. Word hollow. Prove it. Dinner with me. Sudden invite choked her. What? Dinner. Hotel tomorrow. Decent grub. Can't. Don't. Fumble like a dropped rain. Why me? I like you. 3 words lightning. She hunted mockery, pity. None sincere. You like me? Echoed. Shocking. Neck hot. Men like you don't like gals like me. What man am I? Wealthy, learned, proper. Gestured at his crisp shirt. Society bells at your feet. And you? Question floored her. What was she? Tomboys and chaps. Forgotten femininity? Wrong kind, final. Quiet beat. Voice soft. Know what I see, Eliza Hawthorne? Woman stronger than any trio of men. Works lifetimes and days. Integrity in spades. Praise squirmed her. Don't know me. Know you rode miles with likely appendicitis. Too proud for help. Run a ranch solo. Damn good. Arguing instead of flirting like others. Don't know flirting. Slipped out, regretted. He smiled. Good. Hate it. Stared lost. His flip scripts. Men shunned horse-smelling tomboys. Gotta go, rising. No stop. Offer open, Eliza. When you quit dodging. Fled diner. Sally smirk trailing. Sleep evaded. Dreams of hazel eyes. Tender touch. Woke exhausted. Pain dull, but chest heavy. What possessed her in diner? Mood like a calf while he sweet-talked. Worse, almost bought it. Dawn cleared. Men like Elias angled. Bored? Pity? Collector of oddities? Whatever, no fool here. Dove into tasks. Fix pump, patch coop, men tack. Noon sweat unrelated to heat. Harlan found her battling a strap. You'll wear that through glaring so. Stuck, muttered. Uh-huh. Mood from town yesterday. How? Sally Mae's mouth runs like a river. Heard coffee with Doc. Cheeks flamed. Wasn't like that. Like what? Chuckled. What folks say. I'm fooling over a man leagues above. Harlan sat thoughtful. Your pa fretted you. Busy proving man tough, forgot woman aloud. Stung true. Womanhood brought grief. Or never tried. Hooves interrupted. Eliza peeked. Elias on a bay stallion, dock bag strapped. Polished from boots to hat. Beside him, she felt ragtag and sweat-soaked shirt. Morning, Miss Hawthorne. Dismounted smooth, pulled vial. For the pain. Spoonful twice daily. Stepped out, aware of grime. Said no help. You did. Held out. Neighborly. Neighbors don't deliver fancy tonics. This one does. Stared pride versus need. Costly. Can't pay. Didn't ask. Pressed into hands. Unless you prefer suffering stubborn. Casual, like pain optional. Irked. Ain't suffering. No. Favoring right. Wincing breaths. Near faint in clinic. Catalog flaws. Fine gritted. Not. Hurting too proud to own. Voice softened. No shame in hurt, Eliza. Only ignoring heal. Kindness worse than scorn. Defenseless. Work calls, mumbled, clutching vial. Sure. Dinner offer holds. Told you, said wrong kind. Not no. Hadn't. Cafe blur. No now. Why? Feelings complex. Because. Not reason. Studied. Think you're scared I mean it. You're worth pursuing, dining, treating remarkable. Words blow. Backed. Don't know close or low. Last time called beautiful. Want a company for you. Don't need beauty talk. Know me. Do you? Seems forgotten. Gentleness undid her. Turned. Tears hidden. Work. Heard mount didn't look. Hooves faded. Peace gone. Evening porch. Violin lap. Sunset over peaks. Dose ease gut, but heart ached more. Harlan joined. Good stuff. Nodded. Costly. Kind neighbor. Side-eye. Don't. What? Chatting. Rocked innocent. Herd town. Doc's got prime land east. Herd's mines. Richest in territory. Gut zunk. Of course wealthy. Suspicions confirmed. Why tell? Shrug. No dealings. Rich have issues. Seek simple for ego boost. Stung. Thinks slumming. Rich court poor for wants. What from you? Stared vile. Sinking. Land? Body? Distraction? Wouldn't pay. Stood. Vile shattered on boards. Tonic soaking wood. Bed. Fled. Harlan cleaning. Damage done. Tonic lost. Trust in Elias motive shattered. Weak dodged Elias like plague. Shifted habits. Sent Harlan shopping. Scouted back trails. Almost worked. Thursday bank. Loan for Clara's herd sealed. Spotted his bay at Mercantile. Heart raced. Ducked behind trough. Foolish but frantic. Miss Hawthorne. Eyes closed. Busted. Elias rounded. Amused. Hide and seek. Checking water. Mumbled. Standing. Vital. Lips twitched. All good. Peachy. Edged to Daisy. He paced. Odd yesterday. Visited Mrs. Hardro's arthritis. Said you hid behind her shed when I rode by. Cheeks burnt. Wrong. Is? Tom Murphy swore you dove under wagon at a store. Bess Riley claims privy hideout. Humiliations piled. Obvious? Folks imagine. True, but wonders offense for evasion. At horse. Reins fumbled. Ain't evading. No. Dinner tonight then. Come invite stilled hands. Told no, not why. Mounted, height advantage. Can't or won't. Squirmed. Matter. To me. Hand on Daisy's neck. Horse nuzzled traitorously. Know my think, Eliza. Gonna say anyway. Scared of talk if seen with me. Hit home. Talk plenty. Wild gallon pants. Unmarriageable. Expression softened. Dinner worsens. Gives fresh fodder. Desperate rancher. Snagging rich doc. Let him. Dismissal stunned. Opinions flies to him. Easy you. Not laughed at. Who laughs? Tom, bankrupt. Hargrove. Hubby fled with saloon gal. Zeke drunk daily. Precision cuts. Still count. Not to me. Touch boot. Spark up leg. Yours does. Rest of hell. Curse from polished lips blinked. Shouldn't say that. How? Honest. Smiled. Groan, Eliza. Say hell, dine who I want. Heat in voice, fluttered gut. Gathered reins. Escape needed. Back home. Sure. Didn't budge. Offer open. Tonight, tomorrow, when quit running. Patient. Ranch lady, but not eternal. Promised threat raised her pulse home. Pain roared back 3 days on. Woke to fire in gut and leg. Worst yet. Vile gone, pride saddled Daisy. Stock won't wait. Harlan townbound. Few hours light. Managed to. World tilted, dismounting at trough. Knees folded, sprawled while Daisy shied. Agony erupted, breath stolen. Tried rising, failed twice. Crawled barn door, strength quit. Sun crawled as she faded in out. Daisy grazed near, whinnying worry. Hooves thundered. Daisy loose and rode. Harlan spotted, raced for Elias. Bay skidded yard. Elias ground running. Lord, Eliza. Voice edged fear, not smooth. Arms scooped, lifting effortless. Down, mumbled in his shirt. Soap leather him. Hell no. Mounted holding her, ride blur of pain, heartbeat steady on her cheek. His spread grander. Log mansion, wide porch. Carried to den. Laid on plush couch costlier than herd. Ease pain with tincture. Watch fever, kit ready if worsened. Dirting your fancy, weak protest. Damn a couch. Knelt, Hensure probing. How long bad? Not no lies. Now. Authority broke. Morning? Yesterday. Paced window. Damn fool woman. Could have died. Fine. Not. Exploded flinch. Collapsed alone hours. If Harlan hadn't, hair raked. Sawhorse loose. Fetched me. Never seen Daisy riderless. Humiliation waves. We collapse. Damsel rescue. Handles self. Can? Looks piss poor. Crude shocked eyes open. Elias loomed. Flushed anger terror. Why persist, Eliza? Not pity. Can't bear you harming prideful. Wasn't. Dying. Drop chair, elbows, knees. Appendicitis kills, ignored. Word gun loaded. Known bad, but dying? Seen east. Gal your age, shamed late. Died family weeping, helpless. Raw pain tightened chest. Elias, think want something? Want you breathing, ranch lady. No more. Endearment fierce tender cracked her. Long guarded forgot precious. Don't know how. Whisper. How what? Let care. Admission naked. Ma gone young. Pa busy ranch. Learn self-patch. Push. Move to couch edge. Hand warm. Don't need no. Just no fight. Hands joined. His smooth, hers scarred. Shouldn't fit, did. Talk. Let. Squeezed. Why me? Could have any. Smile crooked. Don't know. First not dazzled cash. Never said not. Ran from it. Rare. Kissed knuckles. Most $C. You see man can't nail straight. Smiled despite. Really can't. Worst in Montana. Cheerful. But set bones, birth babes. Talents vary. Mine hurt, stubborn. Thumb stroked. Rope steer, break horse. Ranch ace. Stronger, braver. Don't feel. No. Solo since 21. Dawn dusk no wine. Bulls, storms dead. Brave to find. Praise uneasy, hand stayed. Just life. Extraordinary. Most sold town ward. Couldn't. Pause. Yours now. Wait hit. Her home, not just work. Back half-hearted. Stay. Watch. Flutter, not all fear. Improper. Flew when carried unconscious. Serious. No improper, Eliza. Ensure no midnight chores. Almost smiled. No cows, steers. No dodge. Fine clothes sleep. As is. Woke to coffee bacon scent. Rare treats. Sun through curtains, forgot locale. Memory with sit-up. Pain better, not gone. In Elias Whitaker's den. Sofa night like invalid. Mortified. Morning. Elias tray-bearing. Fresh. Feeling. Stampeded. Better than yesterday's, too. Almost smiled. Bedside needs polish. Document. Noted. Set tray. Helped up gentle. Eat. Bacon tempted. Stomach iffy. Coffee maybe. Poured cup to her. Fingers brushed. Sugar. Black. Figured. Tough. Ranch lady. Tea skipped hard. Ignored. Coffee prime. Strong. Hot. Beats hers. Good. Boil right. Cradled his. Ma taught. Ma. Surprise. No family talk. In Boston. Insisted I cook clean. Man, self-sufficient. Smile wistful. Prove smart. Miss her. Daily. Died 3 years. Influenza. Sorry. She'd like you. Said working woman worth 10 decoratives. Squirmed. Not decorative. Could learn. Reverse tough. Sipped. Curiosity won. Why west? Face shuddered. New leaf. Big leaf left. Thought no answer. Cup down, lean back. Engaged east. Lavinia Beaumont, pa own half Boston, beauty, stopped hearts. Stared window. Thought love. Maybe did. Cold in stomach. What? Her gala, elite crowd. Proud arm in arm, thought fit. Bitter laugh. Dinner. She quipped to friends on wedding. One asked Doc fiancé. Elias sweet, but under polish, still logger's kid in suit. Train the woodsman out. Cruelty tightened chest. Front of all. Laugh like joke. Realized true. Logger's son pretending. Metaish. Broke that night. Train west on. Fool she. Was. Grew logging near Seattle. Pa want to take over. I dreamed big. Med school. Proper talk. Find duds for folks seeing through. Cup set careful. Logger's kid shame? Don't you? No dinner. Think too good. True stung. Different. How? You are. School cash. Better? Eliza, you master what I can't. Tame horse touch. Sky read. Turned failing ranch profit. Day work week's worth. No gripe. Just work. Skill. Character. Paced hearth. Mirror? Man fled problems. Not faced. Coward ditched life over hurt pride. Not coward. No. Why not back? Prove wrong. Question raw. Studied profile. Jaw strong. Shoulders proud. Fists clench. Maybe careful, not hiding. Building better. Turned. Better. Practice. Ranch. Both doc and logger's son. No choose. Shift in face. Think. Lavinia damn fool. Undeserving. Fierce. Surprise both. Woman mocking love public ain't worth spit. Stared long. Crossed cup face. Eliza Hawthorne. Most remarkable ever. Mouth on hers. Gentle first. Testing. No pull. Deepened. Lips warm sure. Kiss new. Careful passion. Tenderness. Felt treasured. Not tolerated. Pulled back. Breathing ragged. That was overdue. Touched lips. Warmth lingering. Folks say let. Thumb cheek. Done others' thoughts. You. Eyes hazel warm. Chest cracked. Feared weak. Needy. Gaze. Strong. Worthy love. Scared. Whisper. You this. Care to shatter. Smile understanding. Worthwhile risks. Ranch lady. Gamble worth. Parents thought. Pause devotion. No remarry. Love worth. Now. Coffee finish. Breakfast. Day a time. Simple. Unless court proper. Flowers, sweets, buggy rides. Image. Bouquet to dust covered her. Snorted. No flowers. Good, bad picker. Paused. But pie ace. Bake. Hidden. Ma's recipe. Smiled true, long absent. Try your pie. Elias Whitaker. Date. Eliza Hawthorne. 6 months later, Eliza stood in Clara's mirror, in borrowed ivory gown from kin. Hair pinned, boots still bootsome, unchangeable. Lovely dear, Clara adjusted veil. Nervous, terrified. Trip, forget vows, or marry loving man. Happy ever? Some worries needless. Knock. Harlan peeked, face soft. Time gal. Doc pacing church like caged bear. Ceremony small. Town essentials. Ranch neighbors. Elias altar. Handsome sinful in suit. Hair tamed. Preacher. Take this man? I do, steady. Kiss sealed. Cheers echoed. Diner reception lively. Sally outdid food. Fiddle music. Dance whisper. Still scary. Ranch lady? Leaned, eyes mischievous. Only if up till dawn. Laugh warm. Promise kept. Marriage first month's comedy errors. Elias moved to her cabin, felt homier than mansion. First morn, milking cow wrong. Other side called, stifling laugh. Medical pro, muttered, switching. Figure cow. Cows no manuals. Should. Roping debut. Faceplant. Lasso on feet. Laugh till ached. Not funny dust spit. Little. Ow. No clue. Taught herding. Fence right. Weather signs. He. Coffee books rest aloud. First fight. Fever work. Found stall mucking. Pale sweat. Bed. Horse's weight. Can't like this. Worse before. Not now. Swept up protesting. Married doc orders. Married rope fail. True carries stubborn wife. Fights fierce, short, and passionate laughs. 2 years. Son Samuel after Pa Elias ace midnight walks, letting sleep. Didn't peg you. Teased, rock her asleep babe chest. Talent mumbled. Harlan Foreman, granddad eager. Meddler, drive, bedrolls join night. Harlan Brooks. Me? Win. Win precise. Mysterious. Elias chuckled, pulled close. Let. Mrs. Whitaker. Battles skip. Mrs. Whitaker. Thrill. Like. Used. Settled. Natural marvel. Can't believe married. Can't believe yes. Arm tight. Best West move, disasters and all. Especially. Kiss hair. Life fun with you laugh mistakes. Fix him. Fix him. 3rd year. Twins Stella and Nora, Moonborn, Ma song name. Named after, exhausted hold. Fitting. Full she. Or know you. House chaos. Toys, laundry, voices. Elias patient, braiding hair like sutures. Ranch boomed. Herds grew, land expanded, rep spread. Success small, silent coffee, lamplight tales, shared word joy. 10 years wed, porch watch Elias teach, Sam roping. Boy paws grit, Ma's stub. Fail spectacular, wins eventual. Got it. Loop post. Good. Again. Again. Once no master. 10 times. Advice beyond roping. Marriage same. Practice. Effort. Retry fail. Harlan joined. 75 spry. Good pair. Husband son. Teach roping young patients. Learn grown more. Smiled. Early fiascos. Improved. Near your good. 8 years no rope end. Watch silence. Sun gold. Twins dirt forts. Marvels fleeting. Regret? Single for this. Considered. Pre-Elias lonely survival. Gain more. Never. Best let care. Even burnt biscuits. Even. Though I cook most. Wise. Talents elsewhere. As summoned, Elias caught eye. Smile undid years ago diner. Warm, genuine mischief. To Sam, jibe porch, arm waist. Plotting, admiring lesson. No demo. No limits. Teach safe. Coward. Practical. Closer. Better time than dirt. Wife up till dawn. Elias Whitaker. Audience aware. Kids busy. Harlan watch hour 2. Nuzzled. Daylight. Mr. Whitaker. Plenty before dawn. Swept up, laughs protest. Harlan kids. Always. Take time. Forts inspect. Carried house. Window reflection. Couple no young. Entwined. Choosing daily. Still scary. Bedroom door. Cupped face. Features dear. Silver temples. Laugh lines. Same Doc heart race. Terrifying whisper lips. Best ways. Laughter mingled. Door shut. Distance. Sam's whoop. Twins chatter. Harlan tales breeze. Life dust sweat. Humor spiced. Love bound staying storms. Not perfect, there's frontier, love, stronger dreamed. If dawn delayed between ranch lady, Doc, vast Montana sky, witness start, blessed enduring bond. What do you think about Eliza's journey from fierce independence to embracing vulnerability? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with her initial stubbornness? Or should she have sought help sooner? Take a stand and let me know your perspective.